Say that again. It's not. Not too good. No. We should be doing this on our own at the moment.
Yeah, of course.
With you know. It doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah. I hope it doesn't mean bad impression.
In a room. Privately, because there's going to be a lot of noise going on.
Juanmi, ¿sabes lo que me está diciendo? Si preferimos hacerlo en otra pieza solo con él.
Okay, you're not going to see it?
Pregúntaselo. Band.
I'm not going to keep you around. Show. I forget the name of the venue, but it was the round indoor show. It was so loud. It was frighteningly loud.
What a reaction you got.
That was 7,000, 8,000 kids. Oh, yes. One of our nut fans gave us this. Ooh, with the dark side.
You're not getting me with that thing.
You better ask some good questions.
Do we go to...
Wife was flying into Rio to meet me, but she's not coming now. So, but I'm still keeping my.
Aren't you a little bit sad about that?
I'm very sad. I'm very sad because.
I mean, one of the supporters.
Gonzalo?
I mean, of all time must be.
Exactly. Oh, of course. Oh, without.
Porque empezar a grabar de abajo. Ya. Grabando.
Ya. Amigos de Día X, no. What's that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I hear.
Beg your pardon, boys and girls. Somebody outside
You
was making some rude noises.
You're torturing someone maybe there.
Ooh, yeah, I will if I get hold of
Yeah.
them. I'll give them that. Hang on a minute, boys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this. I'll give them some of that, all right? If like people come out and make rude noises outside our back door while we're doing some interviews, we'll give them a shot. Not supposed to see that, boys and girls. Well, one of our fans gave us to us.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were downstairs walking to an interview. And
I won't ask dumb questions if you ask me. I don't want to get that into me.
Yeah, you won't get that. You'll be all right. You stay cool. You're all right, you lot.
Amigos de VX, no lo van a creer. Estoy en el dormitorio del señor Nicko McBrain, leyenda de Iron Maiden. What a crazy afternoon for you guys.
Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
It started off last night actually. We had a we arrived into Chile at around I think 3 in the afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock. We came here to the hotel, went straight down to the pool bar, make a great pina colada here they do, and then we had a dinner with our record company EMI last night, and that was fantastic fun. And then the night partied on. A few of the guys went to see Sting, and I'd had a little bit too much to drink prior to the departure to see Sting, so I didn't go. And I had a game of golf this morning. Yeah, I went out and played 18 holes of golf at this fantastic Val Escondido, boys and girls. This place right here. This golf club, anyway, is fantastic, phenomenal. 9 holes of golf, you play it twice.
Had a play like Tiger Woods, maybe?
Oh, I'm better than Tiger Woods. Yeah. They love me. I lose lots of balls.
Do you get...
So anyway, no, after that we came back and we've been doing press and photographs and stuff, and we're getting very excited for the show. And there's this kind of electricity, there's a vibe about everything that's going on today. As you know, it got really hectic there about half an hour ago downstairs. And Frenetic. Crazy. So, but it's such a pleasure to be here in Santiago. My first time here, 5 years ago, was an absolute joy. And there goes my telephone.
It's your wife?
No, I don't think it's me wife. Well, it could be. Actually, give us. Do you mind, boys and girls? Let's take that phone call real quick. Could you pick that phone up for me and say hello to whoever's on the end of it?
This one?
Yeah, press that talk. No, it's all right. I know you've turned it off now.
La tecnología me vi.
If it was my wife, you can explain. Okay? Boys and girls, we're actually up in my room. We decided to take the interview from downstairs because it was absolute pandemonium, wasn't it?
You have been very receptive, I might add.
Oh, thank you, yeah. But going back to my personal thing, you know, coming to Santiago was really a highlight for me. I do like Mexico City very much, and Buenos Aires is phenomenal, as well as all the South American, Latin American countries. But there's just a vibe here that I've never experienced anywhere else in the world. It's although the kids are very effervescent. They just want to get close to you and put their arm around you. And there's a Latino thing, a Latin American, which is very passionate. Audiences and the fans and people, you're a passionate race of folks, and I think down in Chile and Chilean people just really adore to show affection, and it just gets a little bit crazy.
Yeah. But you must at the same time you must love that kind of reaction. I mean, somewhere else maybe audiences or public are colder.
Well, I think it may have something to do with the fact that, I mean, it is the southernmost tip of, we were pretty far down south. I think, the Antarctica's the next stop, sort of vibe. So, I mean, not a lot of I know you get great music come through Chile, but I don't think it's as often as somewhere like Mexico City, or then, of course, your North Americans and Americas, and then obviously European audiences. They kind of get spoilt for choice. And I think what happens is that, especially in our genre of music, with the sort of hard rock, heavy metal bands, not too many people come through. They do, but not very regularly. It's not like, oh, what we're going to do tomorrow night? Oh, well, let's go and see Sting. Oh, well, what we're going to do the night after? We'll see. And then you might not have anything for a little while, because it's very difficult to get to and from South America if you're not actually doing a world tour. But perhaps that may have something to do with it. When they do have their favourite bands, your fans come down, have the favourite bands through. There. Excuse me, boys and girls, just a minute. Hello? Oh. Hello?
What happens?
Hello, Marcelo. Excuse me, mate. Hello, Marcelo. How are you? My symbol company. Yes, they mentioned it. Listen, my dear friend. I am in an interview for Via X.
Via X. Right?
Via X TV. The best, all right. Can I speak to you? Could you call me back, say, in 20 minutes? All right, Marcelo. All right, buddy. Ta-da. Don't forget that 16-inch you run me. All right. Sorry about that. It was my cymbal company, the bloke from Paiste.
Yeah?
Yeah. Got to meet a couple of people tonight, sign some autographs, take a picture or three,
At the same time...
Where were we? Yes, go ahead.
You were infatuated, by our people. But at the same time, there's the dichotomy, the contrast, that our authorities, the church and at the same time you were retained.
There was all of that problem, wasn't there? Years ago, I remember now. Yeah, well, 8 or 9 years ago or something like that. I know we were due to come here. And we had all the visas and the work permits all in all, because there was a different kind of junta in power or something, wasn't it? Was it Pinochet, man, or something? There was one of these repressed kind of political deals going on, if I'm not mistaken. Not mistaken. Right. Well, we were 2 weeks away for coming down here, and we got this message that we couldn't play here because the Catholic Church had said, some guy in the Catholic, one of the bigwigs next to the governor, has probably gone, oi. I know how we put a spanner in the works for all those fans out there. We'll ban Iron Maiden. Well, what we felt was really strange about this is about 2 or 3 months prior to this coming over, we played in Rome.
In Rome?
Yeah. Now, isn't Rome the head of the Catholic Church?
Of course it is.
And didn't Pope JP sort of say, oh, they're okay, they're not satanic, we've listened to the music, we've looked at, because the Vatican, they look at everybody, they've got this whole bunch of guys that go, I want to read what this burns, they're going to corrupt our kids if we bring them to Rome. Well, anyway, it was a bit of very sad for us, and we had to laugh at that, but in the laughter, the tears it hurt us, because we thought, wow, there were so many fans. I think 10 or 12,000 kids had bought tickets 2 weeks prior to us coming down here. It's like going to give a piece of candy to a little child and go, oh, you can't have it. A real mean act to me. That was very mean. And of course, then the last time, 2 or 3 years ago, and it's him again, wasn't it? The P-man. I can't really speak. I think if somebody's made atrocities against anybody, they deserve to pay the price. If you take the ferry, you've got to pay the ferryman, haven't you? Now, that's all I can say about that. But at that time, we were supposed to play on the last 3 years ago, 3 tours ago, or 2 tours ago. there was this extradition thing that went down that England kind of arrested the man, I believe, or they were going to he was in Spain and they stuck him in England and they held him in England, and so there were a few factions of his supporters that were getting up in arms about this and being a bit sort of anti-British thing. What basically was decided, in fact what had happened is our Foreign Office in England had phoned the Home Office had phoned whoever it is, the Foreign Office over here, and was speaking to the authorities here, and they said, well, to be honest with you, it's maybe not such a good idea to come over right now, because there are these little splinter factions of supporters of the chap that may find that they could make a statement by hurting some of the fans. We didn't have our own safety, wasn't a problem, because we have fantastic security, plus the people here in Chile are fantastically supportive of Iron Maiden. All through I mean, we're talking about guys in the airport, the police, all the authority that you need to be safe. And we weren't really concerned for our own safety, it was more for the fans, because we were advised that we shouldn't come over, which was a real downer for us, because we're going, holy mo. Not only 5 years prior to this, we had a whole problem with coming, you know.
We got that thing twice.
Exactly, it was a double whammy, and of course I'm sure a lot of kids out there were probably thinking, I'll believe it when they come, you know. And we're here, believe me, boys and girls. And I, you know, as I said, I fell in love with this country the day I came in here. I stepped foot on the soil, and I'm knacked to be here. I'm absolutely over the moon. So apologies to everybody. Really everybody for not being able to get over 3 years ago, and of course, as we know, those 8 years or 9 years back. But you know, we're here now. We're going to have a great time tonight, and
we're all glad.
Beg your pardon?
We're all glad.
Are you guys filming it tonight?
Yeah.
You're going on? Oh, fantastic! I know, because we normally have a live TV cut-in and radio as well, so that'd be fantastic. So any of you kids that don't get to see this in person, at least you'll be able to see it with via X TV.